Do you know how to run the conduit piping of a shopping center? This is one of the challenges most upcoming electricians face during the conduit piping of a shopping center or a shopping complex. Wait a minute, in this video I am going to show you the basics and some of the tricks involved in the conduit piping of a shopping center or a shopping complex. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video. Welcome back, wonderful friends. Today I come back with another interesting package. If you are new to this channel, you are welcome as well. My name is Anand, and today we'll be looking at how to run or how to do the conduit piping of a shopping complex. If you have questions and you have comments on things that bothers you, drop your comments on the comment section below so that I'll be able to know how to assist you and answer your questions. Before we get started, I want us to take a look at a shopping center. Now, a shopping center that has different shops. It's assumed that each shop will be occupied by a different occupant, and each occupant may like to use generator or NEPA depending on their choice. So for instance, if there's no NEPA, you have to be in control of your shop. So the electrician should make preparation for the installation of these separate controls like the sub-DB. The sub-DB should be used in each of the shops, and then there should be provision for generator. There should be provision for changeover. So as an electrician, you have to make this preparation. So if you want to make preparation, you need a working drawing. So if you want to take a look at a working drawing or how to make use of a working drawing, check my videos below. Watch my videos on how to make preparations with your working drawing. Now let's look at the drawing behind me so that we'll understand the details in this demonstration. In this building, we have 4 shops. If you count them, this is 1 here, this is 2, 3, and 4. And over here we have 2 restrooms, restroom 1 and restroom 2. Now we position our DB. This is DB here, this is our main DB, this is a sub DB. Each of them should have a sub DB. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in each of the stores or shops, there should be a DB, there should be DB, sub DB, there should be sub DB, there should be a changeover, a changeover that will take care of either the NEPA. Let's assume this is our changeover and this is connected to NEPA, this is connected to gen. This is the control at neutral. Now this is the load coming from, this load should come from our sub DB. Should be connected to our sub DB, because when it is connected to the NEPA, you take it up, you take this handle up. When you take it up here, it is connected to NEPA. When you bring it down, it is connected to generator. So the load will be connected to either NEPA or generator. Moving ahead, this is a store. This is a lighting point. This is another lighting point at the corridor of each of the stores. This is the fan. This is the fan here. This is 2 lighting points. In each of the stores, we have 2 lighting points, and in the center there is a fan hook or a unit for fan. Now, these are lighting points, security lighting points at the back and side of the building. So let's get started properly. Now, we are going to route our piping. From there, I will show you some of the things you need to know as an electrician. That is why you need to watch this demonstration to the end. Now, we located our switch here. This is the switch, another switch, another switch. That's 4 switches located in each of the shops. Having done that, the next thing here is to locate our sockets. We have our sockets. Look at our sockets. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 socket outlets in each of the stores. Now, connecting our lights, this is our switch. From the switch, we connect to this. This is our switch. From the switch, we connect to this lighting point. From here, we connect to this lighting point. From here, we connect to this lighting point. From here, we run our switch again. We connect to this. From here, we connect to this. From here, we connect to this. From our switch here, we run to this. From here, we connect to this. From here, we connect to this. And here, we connect to this lighting point. From the lighting point, we connect to the fan. And from this to this lighting point. Let's go back to the first store. Remember, we've not connected any of them to our DB. Now, for this particular person, we have 2 lighting points to be connected. Now, apart from the 2 lighting points, the fan should have a separate control. So we are going to add another switch here, a box, 3x3 box. This one is a 3x3 box for 1 switch. It may be 1 gang or 2 gang. 1 gang for this light, 1 branch for this is 1 branch, this is another branch, 1 gang, 1 gang. Then we can make this one 2 gangs or 1 gang. Now, or we make it 3 gangs for this, whereby we connect this. From this point, we connect to this. And from this point, we can connect to this. So that this switch can take care of this and this. Or this switch can take care of this as 1 gang and take care of this back one as 1 gang. Depending on what you want to do, how you want to run the conduit piping. Then from here, from this box, we can now locate our DB, our sub DB. We locate our sub DB to this point. From our DB also, we are going to locate from the DB, from the sub DB, we are going to connect it with our bench through the conduit, through the wall. We are going to connect to this. This is our socket outlet, and run it, hiding it on the wall. You can connect to this and connect to this. So this will be either 2 circuits if you like. You can make it 2 circuits. That is to say that your sub DB, this is the main circuit breaker. This is a circuit breaker for the socket outlet. This is another circuit breaker for your lighting points. You can add another circuit breaker for the lighting point if you want to have reserve. You can reserve these 2. You can reserve these 2 and make use of these 2. So let's go to the next one. This next one, we are going to connect our switch. You can connect your switch straight to the DB, or you connect it to this point. Here, you are going to connect this lighting point to that of the security, so that this switch can take care of them. There's another thing that is missing, because the lighting points in front of each shop should be controlled by the owner or the occupant of that particular shop. So we need to connect this to this lighting point. We need to connect this to this lighting point. Here we have how many lighting points here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So one of these can be 2 gang, the other one can be 3 gangs if you like, or you can allow these 2 lights to on at the same time. It depends on you. Here also, we need to connect this at the corridor, at the entrance of the shop, and then connect this to this and this. Talking about the socket outlets. The socket outlets should also be linked to the DB. The same thing goes here for the lighting point. So the lighting point should be connected to the switch. This switch will take care of this one lighting point, 2, 3, and 4. So the two, this and this, can be one gang. You can make this and this to be one gang, or this is one gang, this is another one gang, this is one gang, this is another one gang. In that case, there should be another 3x3 box beside this particular one, and they should be linked together so that when your mains travels from your sub DP to the switch, it will send mains to the other switch beside it. So we follow the same process. We follow the same process here. Depending on how you run your own, you should be able to route your conduit piping and connect to all your lighting points. But the main point here is that you have sub DBs and you have main DB here. So at this point, what you may do here is to connect to this, to your switch. This is your switch. From your switch, you connect to this point, connect to this, connect to this, connect to your switch, and from your switch, from here, you connect this to lighting points, because the restroom is a place for anybody. So anybody can come here and switch on this light here at the corridor. When you switch on this light, it can be 2 gangs. You switch on this, you also on this. Then your mains will travel from here. This is a far distance. You can put your switch, you connect your switch either to this point, you can connect it to this point. You can connect your switch to this point, such that it will travel this way to come here. Somebody may want to put 2 pipes. You also connect one to this point to reduce the distance your cable will travel to on the 2 security lights. So all you need to do is to, when somebody wants to enter the restroom in the night, he or she has to on this light here. You on this light, this bulb here will show light. Then you can as well on the other gang. So on this, or you can make it one gang. There are several ways to achieve that. These 2 lighting points can be one gang if you like. It can be one gang or separate gang. So you connect this, link it to the DB, and switch off on this, control this as well. From here, you locate to your next switch that will take care of this light here and this light. This switch should be 2 gangs so that one gang will control this, the other gang will take care of this other restroom. Then, if you want to make it 3 gangs, then the 3rd gang will control these 2 security lights. So let's get back to the DBs. Now, each DB should be linked. Each DB should be linked to the main DB. Each sub DB should be linked to the main DB. But not just like that, not just anyhow. Each DB, each sub DB, like I showed here, should be linked to the changeover. It should be linked to the changeover. Already, this is not changeover. This is just a box. This is a box, a 3x3 box, or a 3-way box, such that there will be a pipe that will link your DB, the provision for your DB. It will link. Look at our sub DB. Each of the shops should have a sub DB. Now, this is a sub DB, for instance. This sub DB should be linked to this 3x3 box. I want you to pay close attention at this point in time. This is a sub DB linked to your box. Now, when this sub DB is linked to a box, this marker, is linked to a bus. Now this bus is connected to both the main DB and the gen. One is connected to the main DB, the other one is connected to the generator, or linked to the generator where the generator will be positioned. Then during piping, this wire will come out from here, this one will come out from here, this third one should be our load, of course. Now this, we are positioning our changeover. One will enter here, this one will enter there, this one will be our load coming from our sub DB. You should understand what I mean by this demonstration. So you should have in mind what kind of wiring you want to achieve, what you want to achieve during the wiring, the main wiring. So all you need to do is to pipe the sub DB to a particular box, and here you will understand it better. Here, look at our our sub DB. This sub DB is connected to this box, and this is piped to the generator. Let's assume that the generator will be placed in front of each shop, so it should be piped from up to a particular level that will be closer to the position of our generator when time comes. So now you run the pipe. This particular pipe that is heading to the main DB should go to the main DB. Look at our main DB. The pipe should run from here to this point. Another pipe should run from here. To this point. The third one for the third shop should run to this 3x3 box. Then this fourth one should run to this box. That is the way it is done. I hope you understand this. Any part of this demonstration that you do not understand, just go back and watch it closely. You will understand it. As you watch it, you pay closer attention, you will understand it better. We've come to the end of this demonstration. So if you have not subscribed and you don't even like our video, try as much as you can to show some love. Like, share, subscribe, so that you get more of our upcoming videos. Thank you and God bless.